We're thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apache Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Demon Deacons and the North Texas Mean Green. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though they will have a home field advantage, Coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And here's the running back that will be the centerpiece of the ground game. He is the guy they believe is the missing piece in this running attack. Running behind that left side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll go right back to him. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Back to throw, it's Alexander. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. That's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting, but now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
North Texas in the hurry up. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, North Texas! They're on the board first here in the season opener. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Alexander. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Mean Green. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He'll run it again. Got room to work. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Running back searching for a hole. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
They'll give it to the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys, this offense has not scored a single point so far.
That's caught. It's Wood. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Demon Deacons are flying down the field. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Creates a little room. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. 3rd and short now from their own 48. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Following that, hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Off the play fake on 1st down. A little release to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down.
And this offense is a pretty smart offense, and they're going to use their guys and their weapons all kinds of different ways. And you see it right out the gates in this football game. Getting your running back in space, running the real route, getting him matched up on the matchup you want so you can take advantage. This offense will do this all throughout the game.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. North Texas in the hurry-up. A first down run on the doorstep. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. And he's in. Touchdown, North Texas.
And he's in for his 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down there. He knows how to get in the end zone. And I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll operate out of split backs. Looking downfield, it's Alexander. Got it. Got maybe a yard. 3rd down and 9 coming.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They'll run it from the gun. Makes it past the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going forward in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Knocked down for the tackle.
And a great job by the defense seeing it. They knew the ISO was coming right downhill. They went and met it. You got to go meet that guy in the backfield, meet those pullers in the backfield, make that thing go out wide where it's not supposed to go. Then the defense swarms to the football, gets the tackle for a loss.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. The run from the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Looking to throw, it's Moss. Quarterback extends the play. Breaks into the open. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. Running the option, it's Moss. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Unloads quickly, and he'll be smacked to the ground.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
He gets nothing, nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Quarterback making checks. They'll run play action. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Alexander. Throws to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
One final play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the 1st quarter. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On his way from around the 50. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Moss. Makes the grab.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers, those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. North Texas will come to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Loss on first down increased the degree of difficulty. Second and goal from the 8. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Mean Green. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's White. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Running to Green. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like that back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Here we go, ready. Right, 18, go.
Dropping back, it's Alexander. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Where did he go?
Trying play action. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. Gives it to the back on the draw. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He'll try it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. The give on the counter. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown, North Texas! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, Dave.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Alexander. Throws it deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Fires it incomplete.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football, and sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
Where did he go?
Off play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage, they've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field.
Ready. Ready, go.
Just keep slinging it. Looking left. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Mean Green. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. The give out of the gun. Not much there on the line. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Push down for the tackle.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
It's complete to the right. Got room at the 35. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. And the Demon Deacons with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Alexander. He makes the grab. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's West. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab on the left. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Demon Deacons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And man, oh man, I just don't understand what we're trying to do offensively. Like, last possession was your 4th pick, and coming out, throwing again. They've got to find some way to settle this dude down or settle his behind on the bench and find somebody else that can make some plays.
And what a surprise. The offense will stay on the field to try it yet again on 4th down. 0 for 5 so far. Complete. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Fires to the tight end. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're going back to the ground. And he's only able to pick up about a yard before he stopped on the play. And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. The play action fake. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. North Texas will try to pick up the 4th down here. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Could be an alley. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He's got the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Could not make his way to the corner. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Extending the play. He'll pull it down and run. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Moss. He's got him still on his feet. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Pressure coming. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And the extra point was good to finish things off. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. He's in open space downfield. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin our coverage with Alabama, taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they're able to get him on the ground. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's a heat. Buying some time. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. They send the tight end in motion. Running inside. It's Boone. Got enough for the first. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. North Texas really has it going on offense. They're going to go right back to him on first down. There's some room. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. 8th play of the drive coming up. They're going to ride this running back.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you've got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
They're going to need more of that. They're down multiple possessions today. They need to create negative plays. They need to make plays behind the line of scrimmage, and finally they come away with their first sack.
This is a designed run. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. To the air, it's Alexander. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, after allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that 3rd down here on the 3rd play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB. Good rhythm. This offense now has got it going. They need to pay this thing off, but that was a big one, no question.
And the Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gonna look downfield again. It's complete. And he's wrestled to the ground.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The run inside. It's Boone. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Red pass, it's complete. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Tight end now in motion. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
He'll bring it out. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Here we go. Ready. Here we go.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Making side adjustments here. To throw, it's Alexander. That's caught. It's Wood. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Quickly complete. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Firing to the right, complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Wants to keep it in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Alexander. Quick strike complete. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you can tell, they knew that. Forward, they had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Hold and finds his man on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Boone. Corralled and brought down by the defense. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Good work to get the defense to jump, and it gives them a 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready, go!
Finds the tight end. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, ready?
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Boone. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. Turning it on! Still on his feet. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now set up 1st and goal. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself on the draw. Touchdown, North Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Alexander. Zings it complete to the right. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his big tight end. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Back back to throw. It's Sheffield. Here's the pressure. He's got him. Runs through a man. He might have space. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Go, go.
They'll run it on first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see.
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Mean Green. A great catch and run for 6.
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
And the extra point is good. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Leaves it with the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to the run. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. The Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cradles it at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned how to walk. And it's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care, fixing up and cleaning up some of these mistakes, but no doubt, lots to play for moving forward. Can't wait to see what happens next week.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College